Boom! This is ridiculous. Whoa! Look at this bottom position. This dude is an absolute hoss. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a pretty good one. My buddy Brent Fikowski, some of you may know who he is. He's a CrossFit Games athlete. He's competing. Well, by the time this video comes out, he's probably going to be starting the 2022 CrossFit Games. And he sends me a lot of stuff to look at. Recently, he's gone through this rabbit hole of Pakistani stone lifters. Brent sent me a lot of links to things that I should watch, but he didn't. He would add in a space so that they could be a surprise. But he did send me this video, and I feel like I was Leonardo DiCaprio.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
All right, so here it is. I mean, unbelievable. Let me just tell you, this piqued my interest immediately. Okay, first off, this is where I think this is amazing, because around the world you have these competitions where you would consider them kind of strongman style competitions. But these are guys that are not built like our strongman here. They're not like Eddie Hall or Brian Shaw or any of those guys. They're not big, huge jack dudes, that take a ton of PEDs, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. These are simply just farm strong dudes. And I mean, look at this start position, right? How he laps the stone. This is ridiculous. His ass is inches from the cinder or dirt on the ground. Already, I'm just supremely impressed. And then, boom! Look at that. Hand underneath the stone. Again, ass to grass here. I have to make a video. You guys understand that? I have to make a video on this. Put this, Alex, put this next to the bottom of Muhammad Ihab or Lu Xiaojun snatching. Put it next to both of them in the bottom position.
They're the same picture.
You understand? I got to make a video about this now. This is worth covering. Okay, so I had to dive in here. I had to dive deep. Alex sent me...
Hold it right there.
Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is a subscription service that helps men keep their hair. They offer clinically proven treatments to combat the symptoms of hair loss, treatments that are delivered straight to customers' doors, and treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of pharmacy prices. All treatment plans are personalized and doctor recommended and include 24/7 expert support that comes with a year of unlimited doctor messaging. Most customers notice the results within 6 months of starting treatment. 2 out of 3 guys will experience male pattern baldness by the age of 35. Keeps offers clinically proven, research-backed treatments to stop hair loss and improve hair growth. Whether you are looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair you have, Keeps has you covered. In addition to clinically proven treatments, Keeps has an award-winning all-natural thickening shampoo and conditioner system. Keeps physicians will help you select the right products and treatments for your specific condition and hair goals. And best of all, it's everything your hair needs delivered straight to your door. You can easily subscribe to Keeps and get refill reminders so you'll never run low on the products you need to take care of your hair. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/ZachTellender. That's KEEPS.com/ZachTellender. Or click the link in the description.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Alex sent me this article here. Traditional weightlifting sport on verge of extinction. Villagers, young and old, gathered around a balar jogi to see around dozens of young men from across the country participate in a centuries-old traditional sport while festively dressed drummers played music to warm up the crowd. The men were contesting in a traditional weightlifting sport called watee or gutti lifting. In the competition, contestants lift rocks weighing between 80 and 400 kilograms. To win, they must lift the stone high in the air and then throw it back with a jerk. According to Hassanabdal Municipal Committee Chairman Zahir Ahmed, who was invited to the competition as a chief guest, folk fairs are the only means through which to keep this traditional sport alive. And I'm here to tell you, Mr. Ahmed, that that's no longer true, because we here are going to keep this shit alive. If you got guys damn near snatching 173 kilo boulders like that, we're all on board. We're all going to keep this thing alive. If this is my one way of keeping this thing alive, I'm going to do it. Because that was amazing. That was ridiculous. All right. Now, Alex has compiled these links that Brent had sent me. So we're going to watch them. I'm going to watch them for the first time, and you're going to watch them for the first time. So he laps this stone. This is not... and he jerks it. So that's something different completely. The dude's doing the Atlas. They're like Atlas stones. Those are the completely like spherical stones. That was something different entirely. That was more kind of like the Iceland strongman guys, the Husafell stone and those things where these guys have to like pick up the stone and walk it, or they have to lap the stone and then shoulder it. That's how they determine if they're a man or not. But that looked like it was loaded up onto something, and then those dudes added some weight on top. I don't know why, but the most impressive part of that to me was the split jerk and the lockout overhead. So now we got some dude running at a barbell. Let's check that out. So that's a continental clean, but he's using the belt to stop the bar. Whoa! This is what we call a continental clean. This is when bars usually don't spin. A lot of people end up using their belts as the place to shelf the bar. See, so it's kind of like a deadlift and then getting under so you can get the bar on top of your belt. Then you'll do this like little mini clean right there. I mean, good technique all around. Let's see if he lands back foot first. Yeah, like that's pretty good technique. This dude's going for it. And he just gets crushed by the bar. He's all right, though. Now we have some good old weightlifting. This is probably a Pakistani weightlifter. Looks like it's the dude in the back. Sohail. I can't see the last name. Sohail. So I hope that's him. It looks like him. Looks like 165. Could be 165. Beautiful. Mashallah. Now it looks like we're at one of these competitions in the rural areas. This stone is already loaded onto something so he can get grips, but this thing looks awful. And I would venture to say, I mean, it's at least 120 kilos. I have no idea. I have no idea what we're looking at here. And I imagine he's going to try and shoulder it. Hey, yep, shoulder with the hand coming out. I love the MC, dude. This dude right here hyping him up. I love that shit. You got a guy, you know, look at this frame right here. Dude holding one finger up. He's got this guy over here hyping him up like, look at my boy. This is kind of me off into like fantasy world here, but like you got these prize lifters. There's no social media. It's just your village. And like you got these guys who are kind of like legendary, and people tell stories about them. There's this lore behind their lifting, and you know, some of it gets stretched out to being like mythical, like he picked up a 300 kilos and put it over his head or whatever. You know, it kind of evolves into this thing, but I kind of wish there were versions of that today, but it's obviously impossible. Everyone has a 4K camcorder in their pocket. But it still apparently exists in Pakistan. I just see stuff like this, and I just put this like mythos behind it, and it's fantastic to me. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I feel like it's rare that Middle Eastern music is in 4/4. Sometimes I feel like the meter is very difficult to grasp in a lot of Middle Eastern music, and I think it changes once he gets the thing up to his shoulder. That's just me nerding out. I love music. I make music too. So, anyways. Jesus Christ. Terrific lockout. Amazing. Okay, look. You see this kid right here? This kid right here. He's going to remember this the rest of his fucking life. He's going to tell all his friends. Like, this is so cool to me. You have these men who are like superheroes picking up motorcycles and putting them overhead, like for fun. Oh, I need to see that again. But it looks like he does like a kettlebell swing almost into a snatch. Amazing. Look at this position right here. Pause right at the bottom. You guys understand why I have to make this video? This is an Olympic weightlifting channel. I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't make a fucking video about this. This is amazing. 89 kilos. So there must be a handle inside this. And he's got a little, like, bamboo stick right here to help him. Oh, down to the knees. All right, so the guy before just straight up caught on his feet. This guy looks like he actually gained a little bit of an advantage by catching to his knees and then using that post to kind of lunge up. It's kind of like a Turkish get-up, or the last part of a Turkish get-up. Oh! So this is 85. See, that's like a Turkish get-up right there. 100. So he does the get-up. And he's going down. All right, this is what we're here for. Okay. All right. This is what we want. Ali Shah. Looks like it's probably 140. It's cut off here. Yes. Prayer. Yes, dude. Look at that position. Okay? So now we got 150. I love the traditional, like, the outfit here. Because he gets to kind of show off the arms. And it looks like they're always catching with the same arm. He's got the tape on the right wrist. And he's doing reps here. Look at this bottom position. Dude, this guy must be a legend. Ali Shah. We got to look him up on Instagram. Shabazz Bagra. 166. Look at that position. Whoa. All right. So this looks like the one that they had before, but now they have two hands on it and it's like a rectangle instead of a sphere. Jesus. 150. I don't know how much this is. This dude looks pretty jacked. Oh, beautiful. So it looks like they do a little kettlebell swing to like this two-handed clean. And you just have to kind of show like ownership over the weight here. You don't have to like catch or extend. They're going to give that to him. 169, baby. And it says 420 on the front. All right, that was dumb. I'm not laughing at that. We got the little kid in there. Oh, this dude's huge. Fuck. Oh, yeah. So it looks like you have to shoulder it and get the hand off. That's all that really matters. It's not like about extension or anything like that. This dude is an absolute hoss. Oh! $159.5. Easy. 182.5. Oh, sh! How much is that one? Dude, these guys, look at these, let's go now. So I think this is the 182.5, maybe 185. This might be the heaviest stone they have. One, and here we go. Hey! Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, honestly, Pakistani stone lifting is in. They're in on this channel. Do what you can to support it. Get eyes on it, because this is amazing. This is amazing. And I love the like kind of this festival nature of it, and the fact that it's like it's kind of like sumo wrestling. It's they have just these guys, these characters from these villages that grow up, and you're like, oh, that's the strong kid. And then like fast forward 15 years later, and that strong kid is now 23 and he's just a big beefcake. You know, like, look at this dude right here, looks cool as hell. This reminds me of kind of like the weight class strongman. So not the unlimited weight class strongman that everyone's familiar with, which by the way, I love. I just think, you know, these guys are just, you know, farm strong dudes in Pakistan trying to keep this tradition alive. And I hope that we keep Pakistani stone lifting alive. I'm sure a lot of my history, a lot of my terminology is horrible. So if you are Pakistani and you do know about this stuff, please comment below. I would love to see, you know, I would love to learn more about this, because I find this stuff to be fascinating. I think that, you know, a dream of mine would be to be able to go to these different places and partake in these different strength sports. I think it would just be so fun and such an amazing thing to do. So I don't know, let's get Discovery Channel or something on that. I think that'd be such amazing content. Anyways, I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you in the next video.